Hello Taurus, this is going to be your November video, Sun, Moon or Rising Taurus. So I'm actually doing this video on the full moon, which is on the 31st of October 2020. But going now into November, where we welcome a lot of beautiful new energy when we basically can accomplish a lot more. And it goes on the 4th of November, we have Mercury now direct, joining Venus in your 6th house of health and well-being. So mentally being able to accomplish more things. And this helps with your physical well-being. When we mentally feel fatigued, it's hard for us to also accomplish a lot more. So yeah, you now have the ability to do that. You're allowed to basically look at your health. Your health will feel a lot better mentally, emotionally, physically. All the things that basically have been weighing you down seems a lot more easier for you to move forward along. Signing of contracts now, because Mercury is not direct, so you can sign contracts, you can implement things, you can implement changes, you have these new ideas coming through. When it comes to the health, your routine, your work life, what do you want to create in your work life? You have all the ideas coming through basically with that Venus energy, allowing you to basically beautify your health, your well-being, your work, your routine, and allowing a lot of beautiful new things to come to you. Then on the 11th, we have Mercury in your 7th house joining the Sun. Now the 7th house is about relationships and partnerships. So now Mercury's moved into the 7th house, and this is all about communication. All those misunderstandings you had previously in October, you know, the miscommunication, the frustration. Now you have this energy in November to clarify, to work on your relationships and your partnerships when it comes to work. You know, working with others, communicating effectively to others, having that open energy of communication with the Sun also there in that 7th house is basically allowing for new beginnings, new romance, or even in a relationship you're currently in, to basically, you know, heal anything that happened in October that was basically, you know, with the retrogrades and all of that kind of energy. Now you can focus on your relationships, especially when it comes to personal, and also the relationships when it comes to work and people you're partnering up with, when it comes to business deals. All of this new energy coming into that house of relationships is very, very good for you. And you'll find things just moving along a lot better. Then on the 14th, Mars is finally direct. Now Mars has been in retrograde since September 9th. And this has been in your 12th house. And this is an uncomfortable feeling in the 12th house to have Mars. Because the 12th house is our subconscious. It's everything hidden. It's a place of endings. Letting go of very old patterns, you know, cycles, patterns and things that we do, things that we think subconsciously or react. All of this energy now with Mars being direct, and also things that we basically felt but couldn't see. So in October, you had to deal with all that during the retrograde, with Mars retrograding basically in this 12th house. A lot of clarification, a lot of understanding of things, a lot of seeing yourself and the things about yourself. Even the hard aspects, you know, coming to terms with that. Where are your insecurities? Where are your failures? You know, those hard things, those hard lessons. Although failures are just opportunities to retry and basically do things in a new way. But you have to really go really deep here in the 12th house with that Mars retrograde. Now on the 14th, that Mars is direct, you have the energy to basically move forward. What other ideas have you been having? What subconscious blocks you can now move through them? Those fears, those anxieties is like, you can move through it a lot easier. It's like, it's not so foggy anymore. You can see things a bit more clearly. You have this clarity that's coming to you and basically allowing you with that Mars being direct to move forward, to get out of the haze, out of the confusion of yourself and others, and basically having to let go of a lot of things. Now you can let them go. They don't burden you so heavily anymore. Then on the 15th, we have a new moon in your 7th house. And on the 22nd, Venus is also now in the 7th house. So back to that October story of things that happened when it came to relationships. The new moon wants to give you something new when it comes to your relationships and partnerships. And also with Venus there, to bring in the love aspect, to let go of any old past hurts, to allow for healing to happen if you're currently still in a relationship, or allow for new relationships to come in. The Sun also gives you that, you know, beautiful energy, and all this energy is coming through for you. And this new moon is also like, okay, you got this, you can do this, you know, new beginnings when it comes to relating to others, when it comes to relating in work, when it comes to relating in your relationships. You have a lot of new energy coming in and a lot of old energy moving away from you, which is very, very good for you. Then on the 22nd, also the sun's now in your 8th house, and the 8th house is about business. It's about money outside and from our partnerships. The 8th house is also about, you know, letting go of anything hidden as well, seeing things with clarity. And the sun moving there is like wanting you to see about money, finances, even partners' money, or, you know, basically getting money come through to you. It's a lot of beautiful energy. So if you've had like, when it comes to work, if you were trying for something, if there's something you need to get financially, it now pays off and it comes through, which is a beautiful energy. Then on the 30th, full moon. And the full moon is going to be happening in Gemini, which is in your 2nd house again of money. But now this is more personal, where you actually have to look at your money and how you've been working with your money. What do you want to create in your money? Have you been working towards bringing a lot more abundance to you? 2nd house is about your self-worth, releasing those doubts again about self-worth, so you basically can feel more abundant with this lunar eclipse. It's a big transit, you know, eclipses are big energy, so it's this portal energy pushing you through to allow for beautiful financial abundance and blessings coming through to you. You just need to believe in yourself. And I know you've been going through a lot of changes with the whole Uranus and Taurus, but you have the energy and you are capable enough to allow for all these beautiful blessings to come to you when it comes to your relationships now, when it comes to your finances and everything you want to create that basically makes you feel really good about yourself, the prosperity, the beauty of life. All of that is now coming to you in November. Thank you so much for watching.